Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys the sign up screen of my chat app. So let me show you guys my sign up screen. So this is my chat app. So I'm going to open it. So this is my sign up screen. So basically there are the mobile number and the user, the password and the verification of the password, and the country, and select the profile. You can select the profile picture from here and sign up. So what happened is that I also added a validation part of this. So you can see when I press 7, you can see that there are validation parts. So it says verify the verified password, which means because this have a space and this have a space, but somehow I have managed to, if this one is wrong, the password is haven't given these validation parts. I mean, if it didn't give any of these, you can't sign up. Somehow these both get verified password. If I let me show you, if I put like let me show you guys. See, it says strong and the other one is not equal to the password. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the both a same password. Now I'm giving this input text also the same password. You can see it says verified verified password. So you can see it works perfectly. So let me show you guys the code. So this is the React Native part of the sign up page. So what I have actually, basically we don't need this one. We actually can delete that row. I mean the one. So basically what I have done is that I have put some states, and I have used the alert, and we didn't use these three parts actually. I have used alerts and image, background image, pressables, save variables, style sheets, text inputs, view, and model. And I have been using the React Native vector icons from Awesome, and I have installed the React Native image package picker package. I'm using the launch image library, and I have used import select drop down from which is also another package you can get from npm code, and it's called React Native Select Drop Down. And I have used navigation in the screen. So this is my design. I have been using the safe area view because um, there's a notch in my phone, so it's better if you use the safe area mod. And I have used this untouched start, which is because let me check if I can see, because of this. Now if we got a message like this, that means which is you haven't given the correct details, because there is no phone number in here too, and there's no user in here. So you can touch the screen and go back. That's why I have used that. And I have used the model. You did see that model. And so this is the mobile text input, and I have given it as autocorrect false, because yeah, when you type a number, it shouldn't be true, since number could be anything. And I have on text input because I want to update it in the real time. And I have used regex. I have used regex in the PHP side. I will show you guys in later in this video. These all are regex, the verifications, and I have used if statements that I also will let you guys know about it in the a little bit furthermore of the video. And I have used let's just say when you type a password, let's just say when you type a password in here, and in the on change, I'm setting the password into the set password one. So which is in here, the set password one is here. The default value is nothing in there. And when you, let's just say when you, the before value is nothing, but when you type a password in there, it set the password in the unchange. So after you type something in there, the value will become that current typed password. So we can take the after that we can take it by calling the password in here. That's how I have when I sending the AJAX request. So I have two AJAX requests in here. One is this sign up request process, and the other one is the validation check. The first one we have been calling is the validation check. Every single time when you type something in the input text, it calls every single time, because I apply on input, I mean on text input. In the on text input, I'm calling the validation check. So when you type something, and from the every single input text, it takes the value. You can see it takes the mobile name and password one, which is the verifying the password one. You can see. So when you send it to, now this is this camera launcher. This is the camera launcher. And the camera launcher too, I have you that this as, let's just say, if you pick something in the camera, I mean if you pick, you get var confirmed, pick confirmed in here. But if you didn't pick anything, any number, I mean any image, you can see in here I'm setting var confirm equals no con, and I'm gonna set it in the confirm, which means actually, let's just say, when you don't uh now in the first I had given in here as var confirmed equals pick confirmed, right? And in here, from here, that if you don't pick the photo, it takes at no confirm no con, and it's gonna set into the pick confirm. And you can see in the pick confirm also the default value is not con, because you had it. If you didn't even press the button, the default value should be non-con, because I need to identify whether you did put a picture or not. That's why I put that state. So you're taking all the validations that you need in here, even though all these, and we have sent let's just say you're taking this all and put it in a form, and you have sent it to this URL in the post way, and it's a AJAX function, and you're binding the form into here. So let me show you guys the PHP part of this, the validation. Yeah, so this is the PHP part of the validation. So you can see that I'm taking the mobile number, I have taken the password, name, verification password, and first of all, let's just say you didn't send any messages for there. So if you didn't send any messages for there, I'm putting a default value as mobile verification not success in the default value. You can see that. And what I have basically done in here is that I have given some patterns, the regex code. You can see from, let's just say, this one is a mobile number regex code, and you can see from here that means you can have, I'm using these three for password, whether to check whether it's strong or weak or medium. And I have been using this for also password, which is I can identify whether they put any symbols. And I have used this for at least you need 2 lowercase letters, and here you need 2 uppercase letters, and here you need at least 2 numbers. And I'm using this one to the name. You can use an uppercase number, or so, which you can see that I have given that you can use uppercase or lowercase or a number, but it should be at least there should be at least 5 characters in there. So what I have done is that in mobile I have called the part2, which is this one, so it can verify whether it's a mobile number. So if the mobile is equal to part8, we can take I have given let's just say, so I have given in the default value mobile verify as not success. So what happened in here is that if you didn't put any mobile, if it didn't work for a pattern, let's just say I'm actually using this for the last this stuff for the last if statement, because I need that in the last if statement, because and otherwise I can't actually check whether you have uh, successfully filled the all input text. That's why I have used this for the last if statement. But somehow what happened in here is that if the mobile equals to the pattern 8, which is actually verifying entry, which is it a mobile number, if the mobile number equals to pattern 8, it makes you have given in here as not success, and it is replacing that as success. And if if it didn't work, else I have in here make a PHP object, and I'm gonna give it as $sign PHP object, and I'm gonna name the object as the key as mobile, and given it as a value of invalid mobile number. And same as it effect for these all, as you can see, this is the name, the password. I have given various stuff in the password. You can see there's some minimum lowercase letters too, like that. I have given every single verification need in there. So you can see this is the last if else statement. What I have done is that if you have successfully given the correct details in the mobile number and password lowercase and password uppercase and number, and if you given the correct way, in the password, if you have given the one symbol and the verify password 1, that means, which means that if your current password equal to the verifying password, then it gives success in here, you can see. And if the name verification equals success, which means if your name you have given at least 5 characters in your name. And if the strength is not equal, because you can see in here I have nested them in here right now, it means if you have given a weak password, what happens in here is it first check whether your password is strong, else it is checking that whether your password is medium. If it also not medium, in his else part I have checked whether it is a weak password. So if his password is not even weak, I have given it as not success. If his password is lesser than weak, what happens is if your password is lesser than weak, I'm giving the sign strength as I'm assigning as not success. So in here you can see if the strength is not equal to success, then $sign PHP, I'm giving a value. I have named it as all verify equals success. So if it didn't happen, I have given as not success. And since I have given object in here, and this is a PHP object, when you go for React Native, it should be an understanding from React Native language. So what I have done is here is that I have encoded the PHP object into I have JSON encoded the PHP object. So the PHP object is transferred as a JSON text now, and I have encoded it. And back to the React Native part, and you can see that it takes the whole PHP object, and it is, I have used the JSON parse, which means the JSON text is converted into a JavaScript object, and I have set that object into set all verification. I mean, set all validation constant. It's a state actually. And next, if when you let's just say when you tap the sign up button, it takes the mobile number, name, the current mobile number, the current name, password, password 1, country, the profile image, and I need the pic confirm, because with I have to check whether he put the picture or not, and all validation all verify, because let's just say if only I'm letting you sign up if only you filled every single text input. That's why I used in the PHP side this whole if statement. From only this if statement, it identify whether you have given the all text according to the given. Let's just say I have given whether according to given. Let's just say according to the things I need. Let's just say I need minimum number 2, and it would be verified if you given to at least 2 numbers. So if that all, I mean, if you filled according to all the requirements, the all verification, I mean, all validation.verify will be success. If you didn't give at least if you haven't filled 1 for the other requirements, it will give not success as all validation dot all verify. What I have is what I have saying from this is that you're taking the all validation constant, the value from that, and it's an object. So how I have called the object there, inside that object there is a thing called all verify. So I'm taking those all. Before that, I haven't told you guys about this. What happened in here is that now every single time you text something, that verify, I mean validation check function is called, and every single time that you text something in there in the text field, the setter is resetted. So from the setter, since the setter is resetted, you can check whether the value of all validation lowercase is not equal to minimum lowercase letter 2, which is the text. Actually, you can see in here, if the password pattern3 is not equal to the password, it gives the number as minimum number letter is 2. Okay, and let's just say if it is not equal to this, that means I have given a style as style2 regex none. What is doing by this is that it makes the font size 0, so there is no, you can see in here, that if it is not equal to the invalid mobile, that means you have completed the text field according to our requirements. You can see if I put let me show you. 07. See, if it is the you have given our requirements, and if our you have given our requirements, that means that means that means it is not equal to minimum lowercase letter 2. So what happened in there is, as if it is not equal to it, that means the font size is 0, so you can't, there's no text after that. But if it is equal to minimum lowercase letter 2, then it will show up font size with the color of red. And I have given the message that I have sent from the PHP side, which is the minimum number letters is 2. That this is the message I have given from the PHP side. So after you have given all the details and all, and you have filled every text input one, I mean, if you have given all the stuff we need, and I'm sending another request, I mean another request for this URL in the post method, and it's a jax function too, and I have sent the form to that URL. So what I have done is here now in here we are taking this mobile number, confirmation, picture confirmation, and password, name, verify password, country. I have taken those all, and I am first checking whether you have given any picture or not. If you have given any picture, I'm gonna take the location of the picture. I mean, this is the temporary location, I'm gonna take it. And if you haven't given any pictures, I have just setting a variable as set profile pic. It's just a value. If I have actually taken the validation, and I have taken them all, and I'm first in this statement. Let me check whether I can format the code so you can understand it better. Okay. First of all, I have given if the verification equals success, you can enter it will be true. But if it isn't success, that means please select the that means your given details are invalid, which is the verification in here means that there's a thing called all verify in here. You can see in here there's a thing called all verify. It shows whether it's check whether you have given every single detail in the text input is a success. That means you have given or not. It checks whether you have given or not the requirements we need. But if it is success, then it can move to the next part. So in the next part, we are checking whether the country is you haven't whether you have choose the country or not. But if you more default value, if you didn't the default value of the country selector is nothing. That's why I have given that if the country is not equal to nothing this text, then you can go to this. If it is equal to not in here a space, then it says please give a country. And if this also became true, then I'm checking whether you have I'm checking whether you have put up add a picture. But if you add a picture, then it will go to this part. But if you didn't have added picture, I can identify whether you added a picture or not, and I am echoing that. And in the last if statement in here, first I'm connecting to the MySQL database of mine, and I'm gonna check whether you have given some requirements, right? You have given some mobile number, so I'm gonna check in here whether there's another user in that mobile number. And if there aren't any users in that mobile number, that means those on table numbers equals to 0. That means which means there's no user that have the mobile number of this. If it is not if it is equal to 0, then I'm gonna search the country which has I'm gonna search the country ID with that country name, and I'm gonna insert the whole things that you have entered to the text field. And I'm gonna move your uploaded profile photo into, let me show you, into this uh, folder. I'm gonna move into that with your name, your mobile number, and I have a code verified your details. If not, your mobile number is already used. So after that, I'm gonna set the response text into our set problem setter. You can see our set problem setter is in here. You can take the default value is nothing, and after you press the sign up button, it set the new value that we have the response text as the new value in the problem setter. So I have set that first, and if the response text equals to please select the profile photo, or the response text is equal to your given details are invalid, or I have a code them in there, or the response text is equals to mobile number is already used, or please give a country. If it is equals to one of those stuff, I'm setting the model visible true. That means the model will be visible. If else, I'm setting the second, there's another model, and it as true, and I'm gonna set a timeout L as 2000. After 2000, 2 seconds, the function L will be called, and from this from this line it says it pops the model up. After 2 seconds, the L is called, and from this line it takes the model back, and I'm gonna navigate to the sign in. But I'm gonna navigate to the sign in if only these are not equal. So this function is for the model. So I will show you guys now. That's all we have. Now I will show you guys. I'm gonna enter some. I'm gonna enter 5 characters in here. And I'm gonna select a country. For now, I have used these. I could actually take from the PHP side what are the countries in there. I will show you in that there's another screen I will show you it in there. And your if you didn't set any profile pic, you're trying to sign up, it shows that please select a profile picture. So I will use this. I will use this, one of my drawings, and I'm gonna sign up now. You can see I could sign up. So now we are going for our database. We have given some details, and yeah, we're given some details. Now I'm going for our database. You can see. Let's put another name. I want to check whether I didn't remember what I have text actually. Let's say I'm giving as R E S simple A and at 1 2 and RT. In here also R E S A at 1 2 RT. So you can see, and I'm gonna sign up. I had to give a country. Let's just say I'm selecting Sri Lanka, and I'm gonna give a photo as this, and I'm gonna sign up. Okay, now let's check whether it's in the database. So you can see we have perfectly signed up, and I will show you guys whether the photo is moved. So we're going for our PHP side, and in uploads we're gonna check whether where's our phone number in here. So there are 5 sevens in there, so let's check. So this is the one. Let's wait while it loads. I guess it won't load in here. Okay, this is the profile picture I have given in there. So that's it in our in this video. I will show you guys next. I will show you guys the home.